Please welcome Katheryn Winnick. Good morning, Katheryn. Welcome to The View. Sarah's got the first question.
Yes, Katheryn, you're starring in ABC's new hit show, Big Sky. Now, it premiered last week with a huge twist at the end of the episode. But before that, you were on GMA with your co-stars, Ryan Phillippe and Kylie Bunbury. And Kylie accidentally let the secret slip on air. Now, what went through your mind right at that moment?
Honestly, I was just flabbergasted. I could not believe that my co-star, right before it aired, leaked and spoiled that the main part of the show was the fact that we kill off our lead actor, Ryan Phillippe. It was literally, you should see our faces. My friends actually took a screen capture of my face the moment it happened. It's like, oh, what?
Oh my gosh.
But
Wow.
I think it,
well, on Big Sky, you play.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say on Big Sky, you play Jenny, an ex-cop who's not messing around when it comes to finding two missing teenage girls and her missing estranged husband. Now, you played Lagertha, the Shield Maiden, on Vikings. My son is crazy about this show, the Vikings, for 6 years. Prior to this, for which you were just nominated Best Actress by the Critics' Choice Awards. Why did these roles just jump out at you?
I love strong women characters. I've been so fortunate in my career to have the opportunity to work with great showrunners like Michael Hurst and now David E. Kelley. And playing Lagertha, who was such a formidable force, was such an honor. I think originally I was supposed to be on just for 2 years, and the fans have become so loyal that they ended up writing into the show. And I think that's the reason why at the end of the series, I turned into a great grandmother, really, or a grandmother. So it's been an amazing experience in front of the camera, even off camera when I got a chance to direct. And now with this new show, getting a chance to work with David E. Kelley, who also is known to write such strong characters, especially strong women, I'm very excited to be part of it.
My husband loves Vikings, too. He's going to be very excited you were here. So you grew up in Canada, Katheryn, and you have black belts in both karate and taekwondo. By the way, you're not alone. I have black extra-strength Spanx. But when did you start practicing? And does that mean you do your own stunts?
I am definitely very strong-minded that I have to do my own stunts. I started training when I was 7 years old, and got my first black belt at 13, and started my own taekwondo school at the age of 16. And by the time I was 21, I was teaching 3 different schools in Toronto. That's actually how I got into the business. I started teaching actors martial arts on movie sets, and then got a chance to look around. I remember I couldn't afford my first headshots, so I convinced the set photographer to take stills of me in the field in exchange for taekwondo classes and self-defense classes. But that was my first start.
Well, Katheryn, now that the twist in Big Sky has been revealed, what are we going to see going forward on the show?
Oh, this show is so twisted in so many different ways. Not only is the storyline very suspenseful and you don't know what's going to happen, it's a thriller from the core of it. But these characters are so interesting and odd and quirky, and you just can't help but wanting to get to know them and see what they're going to do next. And of course, with David E. Kelley, the way he writes, you never really know until you flip the page or until you read the next scene where the characters are going to go. It definitely will surprise you, and there's definitely a lot more shocks coming up.
So, Katheryn, you know, in stand-up comedy, everyone has a story about bombing on stage. Not me, but everyone else. No, I did plenty, believe me. And we hear that you bombed your first time on set when you were 16. Tell us about that. We enjoy these type of stories.
Oh, you must be talking about when my very first time on set was, I was a background actor. And I remember we had a friend that was part of the casting, background actors, and he got a bunch of our friends to go on. And I remember I was so excited. I was 16 years old. I thought maybe this will be my chance to get discovered. So I ended up, putting on what I thought was like a mini skirt and high heels and a push-up bra. And the scene was in Toronto. I think it was Kids in the Hall or something. It was a movie, and there was a big car crash where the lead actors come out and they noticed two cars colliding. And so they put me right up in the front, and I thought, oh, this is my chance. And of course, I prepared for this in my head as a car crash, and I've never been on set before. So when the director called action, I started acting. I started telling everybody, call 911, do this, do that. And I had no idea that you're not supposed to do that. I ended up getting fired on my very first job. I was so embarrassed. My mom had to pick me up because I didn't have my driver's license. I was in tears. And I promised myself, I'm like, one day I will be a lead actor and I won't be able to get fired that easy. Because it actually just motivated me to definitely work harder. Yeah.
Well,
little embarrassing.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. They could have kept you and made you do it over and over and over, Katheryn, this is really great to have you with us. Come back and hang again with us at The View. People should check out Big Sky. It's on tonight and every Tuesday, 10, 9 Central, right here on ABC.